Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I'm going to be taking a look at the Keter 165 gallon deck box. Got this at Costco. They sell them in other places. I think you can also get it in white, but this is what they had at our Costco. So we bought it at Costco, which was a good price compared to everywhere else. I forget exactly what we paid. I want to say it was like $119 and then tax. And here's the dimensions. So we're going to go ahead and put it together. It says 30 minutes. We'll see. And it says two people can sit on it. We'll be testing that. 165 gallons or 625 liters, as if you're going to fill it with water. We're just going to put like cushions in it and what have you. And if it seems pretty good, we might go ahead and pick up another one. Because you can never not have enough storage, right? So, yeah, let's have a look. That's how it comes. So, it's just a big jigsaw puzzle of plastic. So, let's see. Is that aside? I don't know. Check inside. Hold on, so maybe it's the bottom plate inside. On the ends. And number two. Looks like we have parts, screws, and other brackets hold it all together. It is round, so probably do round, white, and gray. At least what this claims. And we have another piece here. Another piece, all good. So we got some metal and another piece of metal. Also got a manual. So the manual says FDB. It's molded in FDB. That's what that is. To match it up, we need to take both sides, FDBs, and put the metal piece, slide it through this channel here. So let's do that. Okay, ends of that is very sharp, so gloves or just get something, use the manual, and go ahead and push it in. Doing it wrong is having the open channel facing through these holes. You want the back side of this facing through the holes. Okay, so now I'll do the other one. So you need to take the corner pieces. There's 4 of them total. I better look. So inside it's molded. It says FCB. That's an FCB. FCA. That's an FCA. FCA and FCB. So you need to take one of each. And because it's angled, it's going to be pretty straightforward. It's thicker on this section than this section, and the length. So I don't even think, you can't mess it up. That is physically not even going to become close. So if you take an FCA and try to put it on an FCB side, it won't work. There we go. There we go. That's one. Set that to the side. Oh, I see how it's going to go. Okay. That ain't going to be bad. So, I'm going to just kind of line it up. And there we go. And push it in until it's all the way in. It's that easy. Luckily I have a dog kennel to the side so that can support it. And then you flip the directions, and the directions say do the next side. Okay. So what we're going to do with the floor is you need this end piece off. That way you can kind of spread it. Get it in there. And then bring the sides up. I think it's best I show you why I was pounding on that. So there's clips, right? That's see if I can show you that. Hopefully that's coming out not too dark. There's clips here going down. So that's why I was beating it going down. Make sure those snap in. There's going to be clips on this. So when you push it in, it's going to clip in. Same for the other side. And then that's what you do. You're going to take the next end piece. And, yeah, it's probably the harder part, you know. There we go. That piece is on. I think we're just down to the lid, and the lid we have to add that other metal piece, and you know, the screws and the strut. So that's why you have directions. You look at the directions and you say, okay, did the end piece? Yep, I made sure all that stuff as it shows hitting it in. Make sure it's all clicking in, and then you're gonna need what looks to be a Phillips. You're gonna need the metal channel piece that's left and the big lid piece that is left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, and you're going to attach that to the lid. Easy. So we're going to take this piece and we're going to want the open channel side. It shows facing down, and it's going to go like that and line up with the holes for the screw, and then we'll just push that in, and as we go, might have to adjust that. They do slide slightly and it's a little off. Hopefully the manufacturing process was decent. I tend to use one of these. Up to you if you want to use this type of thing or by hand. Just don't strip it out. If you understand how to use one of these, it's pretty straightforward. And what I'll do is kind of just start it. Because remember, we gotta line up the eyelet on this metal. And it's a little off the further we go down, so kind of get it pushed over. So if needed, I just took my scissors, put them in the end, and just kind of pushed, and then pushed that metal piece down. So all these are now in the holes, and that's all you have to do. Now once I know all the screws get in the hole, open this up, there we go. So there's a channel there. It goes in. You'll see the 2 screw holes into the plastic molded, and I'll take a couple more of those screws. There's a whole bag of them. And once again, okay, there we go. And you do the other end. So the one with the end like that, the other one is straight. They're different shapes. The one with that L, you're going to put it over here, just like that. And again, another one of those screws. There we go. I guess that's the latch. So then you'll take a piece called M1 or M, and that goes on the back side. And it just clicks in. Okay. I do notice, like I'll see that peels off, cut off. That's like during the molding process didn't get trimmed. So I'll trim that real quick. Show you the back side. Here's the metal bracket with the screws. So 6 of those. Here's this bracket. Here's this plastic tab. It's going to get screwed into the back. I think it's just to stop it from going too far back maybe or something. I don't know. Safety. Then here's the struts. That's how they go on either side. And this is what the bin looks like put together. As you see, it's stamped inside. Pieces are stamped what they are, FDB. So the sides are FDB. Then SDB, side, I guess, piece. So it goes like that. This metal's, you know, adding support. That's probably allowing you to be able to sit on it. That's taking the weight, not just the plastic. Okay, I understand. And, oh, I even have it. I guess it can go either way because there's holes here, holes there. Nothing says directional. It's however I just put it on, I guess. The side looks fine to me. I guess if you had a side that's damaged and you need to hide the other side when you're putting it together, I mean, besides writing the company and saying I want another side, because you're probably not getting this back, you know, taken apart. And you're like, I already have a home, I'm just going to go ahead and put it together and use it. Well, then just put the lid on so it opens. For me, I'll just open it this way. But let's say you did have a damaged side. Well, it looks like they're both molded the same. So I can put the lid this way, whatever. It all seems like it works. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the top on. Well, there it is. It's all together. So this is the lid. This is the front latch right there. I would say the directions are easy to follow. My video is going to even make it that much easier. I did take a razor blade and I cleaned up the plastic that was over molded along this front, because having picked the one that was worse for the mold, that one looks a lot better back there. Anyways, easy enough to clean up just with a razor blade. You can get that flashing right off, just sideways and go right on down. This goes with a screw right between that, which, you know, if you picked, I'm sure there's one right behind there. So you just line it up right there. It's just one. That's good. It holds that nice and tight. I think the back here just kind of holds the lid and everything square and tight. You know, that one attaches just like that up there. And it comes down. And it has the struts. That works pretty dang good, you know. And this is all the metal there and on that side. And this front lip of here that allows it to be good enough that you could sit on. I do feel a little flex in the lid. I'm like 190 and I'm sitting on this. I do feel a flex in the lid. You know, it is plastic, right? I wouldn't sit on this as like a normal thing, but if you happen to have a few people over, you know, I wouldn't tell the big guy to go sit on this. You know, you as the host, you know, maybe you're sitting there, or kids, right? The kids could sit there. It definitely would hold 80 pounds if it's going to hold me at 190 pounds. I don't know what it claims to support. Let's have a look. So I did want to look that up for you. So it says 2 people, which doesn't matter. It's the weight that matters. They're saying 600 pounds. So me at, say, I'll round up to 200, and somebody else yeah, more than enough could sit on this. Would I push it to that? I mean, hopefully this is engineered to actually hold a little bit more than that, but I personally wouldn't tell two of your 300 friends to, hey, just sit on that. You can sit on that. It'll support you. I wouldn't take the chance. But it's weird because inside only supports 165. I'm guessing that's because of the floor. Because of the floor right here. I'm guessing because if you were to try to pick it up, it would probably just fall out, right? So 165 pounds. That looks pretty dang good. So Keter, good directions. It went together well. Had no issues, no problems as far as damaged parts and shipment. It came shipped fine, I guess. I mean, at least to Costco. You can do the lock here, you know, if you want to stop any casual theft of your cushions, or just from this lid blown open. We'll probably put a lock on it just so the lid doesn't go during a high wind. I could see that happening. So yes, we will put a lock on there. That way this is just locked from the wind. If somebody wants to go and steal some cushions, knock yourself out. You're poorer than I am. Right here they kind of make an indentation for your hand to carry, so that's nice too. So I will get this moved out on the deck and finish the video. Well, there we go on our deck. We obviously don't have it organized right now for the summer. It's still winter, but that usually gets pulled out to here. And it's pretty big once you have it on the deck. Wow. I wasn't envisioning it being that big, but it is. So yeah, we do get another one or two more. They'll probably go downstairs just to keep stuff in. But yeah, that's how it looks on our deck with our house paint color and what have you. So hopefully that helped you out, gave you an idea on the Keter 165 gallon bin. While that is big, I'm glad we went with that one and not with one that was either smaller or bigger. They have bigger ones. Well, they tend to be taller. So then you couldn't really sit on it either, could you? So this actually works pretty good, and I think will work out for our needs. So hopefully this video helped you out and helped you decide on your next purchase. So I'm not sponsored by these guys. I just bought it at Costco, and because we needed one, I figured I'd bring it to you because there's always people that might have a question or just want to see it in person. You know, maybe they can't get to a Costco. They have to order it online and do a store pickup or something. And this helps them out, you know, and you get to see how it's put together, and it's not that hard. 30 minutes, I would say it's really 30 minutes, probably even quicker if you had two people and you weren't filming. So y'all take care, stay well, stay safe, my friends. Have a good one. Bye.